Hello, I'm Magna, and today I'm going to be showing you a few counters to Zerg units. So, yeah, here we go. So, of course, counter to Larva is anything that does more than 10 damage per hit. The Zergling, you want to have Hellion Baneling Colossus. Archons also do very, very well. Obviously, air units do well. But yeah, Hellion Hellbat. Widowmines do okay. If you have a lot of Marines clumped up, they do pretty well. And then, of course, Banelings, Roaches, Hydralisks, Ultralisks. Almost anything other than Banelings. So yeah, got the Baneling, which the big thing with Baneling is that they do really well to like light units like Marines, Zergling, and Zealots. You won't see them too much against Zealots because you know, it's just not as good as Roach Hydra or whatever. But Zergling, Baneling, Muta wars usually have Banelings, and there isn't really much you can do other than try to send out one Zergling to hit it and take it away. It's very cost efficient that way, and you just basically waste the Baneling. Same thing with Marines, you just kind of want to split or pull your Marauders up or something like that. Yeah. With Roaches, you just need something that do a lot of damage to armored, like Immortals. Ultralists, I'm not sure. I think they'd still probably do okay, but I don't think they'd be the greatest. Immortals, Marauders for sure. Ultralists will actually do pretty well. Archons are okay. Colossus just do well to ground. Like, they do a lot. But Immortals are the big one, because they do 50 damage. For this, you would like Marauders. Maybe some Siege Tanks. Maybe some Siege Tanks or Thors. But, yeah. For Hydralisks, you basically want Siege Tank, Colossus, or if you can get some Banelings or Roaches in there. Ultralists also do well. You just want the Siege Tanks to destroy them. It's basically, yeah. Or just enough Marine Marauder that you can blow through it. But Colossus do very well to Hydras. And, yeah. Vipers, if you're able to feedback them or whatever, then that's good. Otherwise, you just kind of want to run your units back to your army that get pulled. You could also make like some air units and try to shoot them down. But yeah. Mutalisk. With Mutalisk, you just want to get like Thors, Corruptors, Phoenix, something that does well. Like for Protoss, you'd want Phoenix is the biggest one. They do amazing damage to them. Carriers also do pretty well. Marines do well. Thors do well. Battlecruisers do well. That's Terran. Hydralisks do well. And Corruptors. So those are the main units to counter this. For Corruptors, you want anti-armored or ground units. So, like Void Ray Viking, and then just ground, like Hydras and stuff. Oh. So, yeah. Swarm Host. Basically, if you can get some air in there with some detection, do it. Otherwise, you just want some AoE to destroy the locusts as you move towards it. So if you have Storms or Colossus, or if you're Zerg, if you got some Ultralisks and stuff, then, you know, I don't recommend running right into the locusts. It's better if you can run around and try to get the Swarm Host from behind. Or even counterattack their base, because these units cannot move around very much at all. So if you can outmaneuver the Swarm Hosts, you will do well. Infestors are mainly used and Marines, Mutalisks, things like that to fungal. They're not really too much of a problem. You kind of want to split and try to dodge them if you can, but it's not too big of a deal. It can get worse later when people start fungling you and running in with banelings and ultralisks and stuff like that. So you do kind of want to dodge them if you can, but if you can't, then, you know, it's just practice. Practice dodging things. Ultralisk, you just want an anti-armored thing. I don't agree with Strong Against Marauder. You can kite this guy for days, the Marauders. Obviously, air units, Stalkers are the same speed, so I guess you can't really kite them. But Terran, when it stims, he moves faster. So you can just stim and kite the Ultralisk. Also, Immortals, destroy them. And, obviously, air. What else for Zerg does pretty well? Yeah, I'm not sure. Just kind of air units are the main thing for Zerg. Yeah, or your own ultras. Broodlord, obviously just make an air unit because they are basically good against all ground units. They're very good. So just get an air unit. And that basically wraps up the units because there is no counter to Overlords. They're the most overpowered thing ever. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Overlords. Say there's no counter. No counter at all. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Megna, and if you like this video, please check out the other videos. And keep getting better at StarCraft.